that's me. As always, I would like to invite any artists out there to grab a sketchbook or something else fun and relaxing to do if you're not an artist or if you don't feel like drawing or anything. Well, I draw this caricature portrait of Gabbie Hanna for today's video. Feel free to follow me on Instagram or Twitter or join my subreddit and share your art, or you can just send me like whatever YouTube drama you're interested in, or just, I don't know, whatever, just say hi. And if you're new here, this is just like a chill place for people to just hang out, chat about internet gossip and YouTube gossip, internet topics, and just have nice, respectful conversations about whatever the topic of the video is. So if you're into that, I hope you'll stay and subscribe, and if not, I'm glad you're here anyway. And also quickly, I made these spooky stickers for Patreon, and they're also on my Etsy for a little bit extra, and all of that is in the description. Okay, now let's talk about this whole Gabbie Hanna leaving the internet thing, because I don't think that's what's happening. We'll talk about it. I'm gonna be completely honest, I drew this portrait last week because I thought that the Red Table Talk video was going to come out. If you don't know, Gabbie Hanna is going to be on an episode of the Red Table Talk with the Estefans, and we don't know exactly when the release date will be. It wasn't last week, obviously. It's not today. They just posted a different video today, so maybe it'll be next week, maybe it'll be the week after that. I don't know how many more episodes there are in this season, so it's probably going to be next week or the week after. I will also make a video about the Red Table Talk video when it comes out, but for that, I think I will draw Perez Hilton instead. That would be a fun caricature to do for sure, since he will also be in that episode with Gabbie Hanna. Okay, now back to this. I am a little bit late on this. I've been seeing thumbnails and videos all over the place from fellow drama tea channel, commentary channels, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same in my eyes, honestly. Like, Gabbie Hanna leaves the internet, Gabbie Hanna quit YouTube, Gabbie Hanna deleted everything. And that may be the case on the surface. And we're just gonna have to wait and see what really happens. But I think it'd be fun to have some theories, speculate a little bit, talk about what people are saying, talk about what people are thinking from Gabbie fans, Gabbie haters, everyone in between. All right, let's back up. Gabbie Hanna deleted everything. YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. But did she really? Because people have been pointing out that her view counts are still up there, which means the videos are not deleted, but they are only privated, meaning they could come back at any time. And on TikTok, it still says that she has, 64.4 million likes, which means that those videos are also just set to private. And her profile pictures are also just set to like a black screen, like a nothingness. And there's a couple theories floating around, and I will tell you guys what people are thinking and tell you what I think and tell you how I feel about all of it. One theory is that she just quit. Done. Forever. Gone. She's sick of it. She's done with the internet. Canceled herself. I'm gonna have to not believe that one. But like, if she did, like, good for her. Like, I bet it was like if that is the case, I bet it was like a happy decision, like good, healthy decision. If that's the reason why she decided to do that, I bet she's feeling a lot better, more relaxed, stress gone for the most part, I bet. But in my opinion, that's not the case. Because in the history of YouTubers quitting, it's not common to see them just private everything and delete their profile picture and turn it into just a black screen. Okay, so for example, we see Jenna Marbles, all her videos are still on there. She did get rid of Twitter and Instagram, I think, but they're just gone. Like, the account is gone. She didn't go in and just delete all her pictures and then put like a blank profile picture in. That's not deleting your social media. That's just kind of, in my opinion, giving it like a fresh, clean start. But that's not what Gabbie did. Gabbie did not delete her account like Jenna Marbles did. So that's not the same. I feel like if Gabbie was going to just completely quit social media and just shut it all down, she would completely deactivate her accounts or just move on and keep everything on there. But I think it'd be very meticulous to go and individually delete everything you've ever posted and change your account appearance. Well, I'm sure she used some sort of software to mass delete everything or mass private everything, but you know what I mean. Same idea, right? So let's move on to the next theory, which is this is a publicity stunt for perhaps a new album coming out or new music or just any sort of new big project. Some people think actually that she privated everything because of her episode with the Red Table on the Red Table Talk. I don't think that's it. I think it's more of a music thing. The one thing I did notice is that people are giving her like a lot of crap for that, like as if it's like this huge terrible thing that like pulling a publicity stunt would be. Publicity stunts are not bad, like, right? Like, yeah, you can roll your eyes at them and be like, wow, this person really needed to just like make this thing about them and stir up some drama for this thing that they're working on. But you know, you look in the past at things that people have thought Gabbie did for attention in order to build hype for her music or projects. Some of those things were hurtful. Like, for example, when Gabbie went on Instagram and attacked Rachel Oates and Angelica Oles and Oscar Wilde and all these people, and she was just going after people, calling them the B word, just like really being quite aggressive and hurtful. Again, I want to use the word hurtful because that is hurtful and mean. And right after all of that, she came out with her cover of You Oughta Know by Alanis Morissette, which, okay, unpopular opinion, I loved that video, that cover, her voice. People are saying that they hate it. No, you guys listen. 99% of us, including me, cannot sing that good. That was a really good cover. I would know. I have been singing my whole life. When I was a child, I wanted to grow up to be a pop star or a country star. I wanted to be a famous musician. I wanted to be a famous singer. I would practice singing every day. I would write songs. I would do karaoke nights at the bar when I was too young to be going to the bar because I wanted to so bad. I wanted to sing and practice. I've been singing my whole life, and I'm not anywhere near as good as Gabbie is, honestly. I'm being completely honest. You can check it out. I have my singing on the internet. I have years worth of songs on Smool, and I have years worth of songs on a separate YouTube channel. If you want to go look me up, I'll post where you can find that on my Instagram. Go follow my Instagram at paintandsipyt if you want to hear me singing. My point is, I've been singing for years and years and years and years. I'm only 24. How many years can that actually be? I've been singing a lot. I think I'm a mediocre singer. I've practiced a lot. I'm pretty proud of where I am. But Gabbie is a lot better at singing than I am. And I enjoyed that cover of You Oughta Know. I even sent it to my mom, and I'm like, Mom, this is a really cool cover, isn't it? She's like, yeah. So you have your opinion, I have mine. So people are thinking this is all just for music, and people are comparing it to like the Taylor Swift Reputation thing. I'm not familiar. I haven't followed Taylor Swift in quite a few years. So if you'd like to give me a little context about that, let me know in the comments. I will read it. I will appreciate it. I will heart it and pin it if you're the first to do it. The first one I read anyway. But even if that is the case where Gabbie perhaps like gave all her social media, gave her YouTube channel a clean, fresh start, for her to start kind of a new era of her music, I think that's a good thing. You know, like leave everything behind. Stop talking about people as we're here talking about people. Okay, but we're not being mean about it though. Like when Gabbie talks about people, she calls them B words and she's called someone a C word on the cast of Escape the Night. When we talk about people, we're not trying to ruin lives. We're not trying to like get into like personal stuff. We're just talking about just internet. Like, ever watch E! News? That's kind of what I'm inspired by. And I like Spill Sesh. She keeps it real light. I'm getting really off topic in this video because I don't have a script. I hope you're okay with that. I'm less robotic in this one, but I'm a little bit more ranty. If that's better than the previous stuff, let me know. If not, let me know too. Sorry, back to the subject. What I'm trying to say is, before all of this, Gabbie's latest videos was her, I want to say, series, where she was making a video about every situation that she felt wronged in. She made videos about Jesse's Smiles in that series. She made videos about like Joey Graceffa and Escape the Night, Trisha Paytas, and she was just kind of like trying to expose everything, shine herself in a different light, explain herself. She called this whole thing an art project. And apparently there was supposed to be a lot more episodes than there were, but she just stopped posting, and I think that was actually the best decision that she could have done. And now that they're privated, I think that's an even better decision. I don't know if she's going to repost her old videos, but if she does, I'm convinced that some of them are going to remain private, and I'm convinced that the videos that were a part of that series are going to stay private. And I think that's a good thing. They were hurtful videos for sure. Like I'm gonna be honest, she made a couple good points here and there about some things, but overall, it was not a good series. All it did was just bring things back up and hurt more people and re-hurt people and brought up things that were traumatic for other people. It was not good. So I'm glad that she stopped posting, moved on, now they're privated. And if she's going to like leave all of that in the past, never bring it up again, I'd appreciate that for sure. And if from here on out, she literally just wants to be an artist and a musician, I'd say good on her for that. I really do love her music and her art. I think she's a really good painter. I think she's a really good singer. And if that's the kind of content that she wants to do, I think I might be open to listening to it and see what I think. But she also has that episode of the Red Table Talk with the Estefans coming out, and she could say some good things in there. She could say, you know what, like, I've made mistakes, I've been canceled, but for good reason. She wasn't actually, like, canceled. But the episode's gonna be about cancel culture, so we'll see what she says in there. Or she could say, I'm the victim, all these things happened to me. We'll see what happens. And depending what she says in that episode will show us whether or not we think she has learned from any of this or not. I keep doing that, this redundant thing where I say whether or not and then end my sentence with or not. That's an English lesson I have to relearn. Okay, so that's what's going on. And before I leave you, I would love to give a shout out to my top tier Patreon members, Jasmine, Crystal, Maury, Lily, Fabian, Teal, and Evie. Your guys' support means so much. Your guys' support lets me make more art, lets me make more YouTube videos. It's just a great thing. I really appreciate you guys, and I hope you enjoy your stickers every month. And with that, I hate outros, so okay, bye.